Hey, what's going on? I'm Freddie with Wolf Construction and Restoration. I want to talk to you about what's in the box. This is what I'm talking about. The monitoring case, monitoring kit. This is going to be what your technician shows up with to determine where to find the water damage or what's going on in your home or business. Let's open it up. See what you will normally find in a technician's kit. Right here is Protometer. So this is a really valuable tool to have as a technician. What it's going to do is determine how wet a surface is. This is just a surface moisture sensor. So it's going to pick up how much moisture content is in any surface that you put it on. Now that's not 129, that's actually 12.9% moisture content in there. This also has sensors that will pick up for probing. Now mine are broke because I'm a bad technician and I've just jammed it into too many materials. It happens to the best of us. They sell replacements, so I just got to get my replacements on there. There's many different types, many companies make these style, but this is the number one go-to that a lot of guys like to use. I also keep in here my laser measure. Just helps for when you're measuring across people's homes. Old days we used to use tape measures, and you kind of get a funny look when your tape measure came back bouncing over the homeowner's floor. Always wasn't the most professional, but this also helps for attics and crawl spaces if you don't want to get all the way in there. Backup laser. Right here is a hydrometer. This was one of the first ones I bought. It's kind of a cheaper one off of Amazon. What it's going to do is it's going to take the temperature and it's going to give you the relative humidity reading. You're going to use those to determine what your drying process is looking like from day to day. So I got this case at Harbor Freight. I'm still looking. Your technicians are always looking for the next coolest thing to put their stuff in. This one's been doing all right. I like this one just because I have a little pocket to keep my booties in when you go into a new project or you're monitoring. It's always nice to put on covers over your shoes because we're always out and about, and it lets the homeowners and business owners know you care. I keep extra little gear for my moisture meters in here and some baggies to take samples and stuff like that. In here I got just some basic stuff, batteries, 9-volt for the Protometer, the claw right here for zippers when you're doing containment. It's always nice to just have one, even though I got like a million of those everywhere. And then this is a really useful tool to check to see if outlets are live, and Fleur makes this one. It also comes with a flashlight, really handy. And then just a little Phillips screwdriver. Now this Fleur got me through a lot of jobs. It's a decent one, but the problem is it started to pick and choose when it turned on and off, and I think I damaged the screen, and so it currently no longer works. But I like to just hold on to it for.
That's the one you promised me. The one that doesn't work. The one that doesn't work.
I'm gonna give this one to Rick.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the Fleur. Now this one runs at like, I'll put it on the description, but I think it's like $1,500 now. When I got it, it was like $1,300. It's an expensive piece of equipment, but it does a lot. Now this is the Fleur MR277. Now she's a bad mamma jamma. You don't want to leave it out in the cold. I used to leave it in my truck, and then I'd power it on. It'd take forever, and it was just cold. You want to always keep them indoors, keep them charged up. But basically, we use this as a referencing tool. So, and this one is laser guided. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but it sounds cool when you say that. What I'll do is when me and Rick are looking at a structure, I'll be looking at a point that looks like it's holding moisture, and I'll put a laser, and then Rick will take the moisture meter and cross-reference it with the surface meter, and that'll kind of give us a better idea of what we're looking at. The Fleur just gives you a really good quick sweep of areas, really fast for large areas to get in and kind of determine where your problems are, and then you cross-reference it. So this will give me, I can go to pins. I have an attachment to where I can stick it in here, and it's like a probe. So this is just a digital camera if I wanted to take pictures. This is psychrometric, so it's like a hygrometer also, like the other one we showed. This one will give you the temperatures and the RH, which you're going to want to pay attention to when you're drying a structure. So this also has like a surface meter, non-penetrating. Another one I use. Now this guy's a little bit heavier to kind of carry around. So we bring it out when we really need it. So this is something you're going to want to use to determine with lumber. It's a penetrating moisture meter. So it hooks into my Protometer right here on the side, like an audio jack. And then I can hammer probe it down into a material. Wood is mostly what it's used for. Hardwood floors, things like that. And that'll give me a more accurate reading through the depths. As you can see in lumber, you know, you're gonna want to check all the depths because a lot of that top surface moisture we dry, but we always want to make sure we're getting down through the layers. But that's what's in the box. Hopefully you learned a little bit about what restoration company is going to bring into your house and what they're doing with those tools. See you next time.